This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, where? Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Y'all, we are at the end of the road, and I don't want to say goodbye to Nelly and Ashanti. No, I don't wanna say goodbye. No, I don't. I really don't wanna say goodbye. I don't want to, but we have to, though. This is the season finale, everybody. And I'll give you my overall thoughts on the show, because at first I was against this thing. Could I still be against it? We'll find out. I mean, you can't say that we didn't review the show, because we did. So, child. So much going on before the damn show. Okay, with that being said, Higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me tell you now, that's like kind of intro here. Yes, indeed. And turn down this music so you guys can hear me clearly there. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you all have had a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Man, it was hot out there today. The humidity alone just did it for me. I got to spend some time with my mom and dad yesterday. It was good. Of course, love my sister very much as well. But yeah, it was a good day yesterday. A little on the fritz mentally today from being at work, but good to be here with all of you. Let's get to doing what we do, because we do have a lot to discuss here. So this is the season finale, right? So we pick up right where episode 7 left off, with Nelly is performing at the inaugural ball, or the inauguration ball. And the producer in Ashanti's confessional, she asks Ashanti, what did you think of it? And Ashanti asks, like, what's next? And, the producer says, so you really don't want to talk about it? No. That if he wants to talk about it, he can, but I'm not going to talk about it. And, that was real. I just truly feel that at the beginning, middle, end of the day, like, everybody understands who this bastard is that the rest of America voted for. And to be real with you, Ashanti has a right to feel that, because guess what? That's the majority of America. And if you see that with 47 supporters, they are turning on him in droves. So Nelly was wrong on this one. What you want me to do about it? That's the fireworks are going off behind us here, to showcase excitement for we were right, okay, about Nelly should not have performed at the inauguration. But then after that, we're in Long Island, New York. Not New York, New York. This is 2 days after the inauguration ball, and KK had his 6th birthday party. And so KK, he smashed the cake and then he put it in his face. Of course, that's how most kids, when they're small, that's how they usually do birthdays, because they can't eat full cake pieces, so they gotta smash the cake and make it do what it do, all that good stuff. So then the ring. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is what it was. So, how like you cut the birthday cake and stuff? My mom's the same way. Like, she will make sure me and my sister always get our piece with the words on it and stuff like that. So I thought that was sweet. Like that, Nelly, there's nothing wrong being so bro. Okay. And so, halfway to first was the terminology that Ashanti used for KK's birthday. And Nelly said that the inauguration was a surreal experience, that he'd never seen that much security. They had to roll all the windows down, because when you perform for the president or you come to the White House, everybody got to be who they are. Otherwise, there are consequences, right? So Nelly also said he's never seen that much diversity from all walks of life. There was diversity from all walks of life. There was an HBCU band, right? And Nelly's a military brat. Respects the office and respects the chain of command. And listen, there's nothing wrong with respecting the chain of command, but we should respect the chain of command with somebody that's worthy of being respected. Just keep it up, bud. No, not doing that. No. So the campaign was over. He is now the president. That is true, Nelly. But have you seen what he's been doing lately? Bruh. His supporters do not like us. Had it not been for the civil rights movement, you and KK, Ashanti, me, and everybody else could have been strange fruit. Know your history. Okay? Listen, not wishing that on the Hayes family, not wishing that on KK, Ashanti, or Nelly. I'm just keeping it a buck of you can't be so hungry to be seen that you devour what matters to you, right? So just keep it up, but that's just my opinion. I mean, they did the show. I'm just talking about it. So then after that, Nelly said he expected some talk. The comments were a little much, and like I said here, when it came to the comments, because I saw them, I'm just like, first of all, lay off Ashanti and KK, okay? Put it on Nelly. because that's where it deserves to be. I don't believe that just because he made a decision doesn't mean Ashanti agreed with it, because Ashanti didn't agree with it at all. At all. I mean, at all. So I never really understand that with our society. Like, we jump on things too quickly, and we don't take the time to breathe and let things play out the way it needed to. But in addition to that, everyone in Nelly's family did not agree with what he did, but they respected him. Well, they have no choice but to respect you, bro. Because, you know, you this big celebrity and you want to take care of everybody, so what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But I'm proud of Nelly for at least acknowledging that his family said that they didn't like what he did. I'm glad you ain't that far gone. So Nelly said it was good to connect with people that could help, you know, Nelly's philanthropy efforts and stuff like that. Bro, there's plenty of other places you could have done that. Like, I'm not sorry, bro. No. And Ashanti said, when you're married, it's a respect thing, and there are more pros in this marriage than cons. And I will say, I do like their chemistry. I do see, you know, the beauty and the geek, you know what I mean? But I feel like Ashanti has a bit of geek in her too. Like, she could go to DreamCon and really make it do what it is. She can go to a Comic-Con. Like, I feel like Ashanti has some geek in her, just saying, but she has to keep it low key. But moving on, so there's a slumber party at Nelly and Ashanti's temporary place, and so they play this game like musical. They play a game. It's like musical chairs, except it's not musical chairs. All you have to grab a snowball, and y'all, the hilarity that ensues is so funny. And Ashanti says, you know, when you're single, you're at Carnival, you're wearing the outfits and everything else, but when you're married, you're not in thongs and Carnival. Maybe a one piece. I'm like, you know, I appreciate Ashanti's realism when it comes to marriage. That, you know, it's not that your soul gets taken. You just have to adjust how you move your soul, right? And so Ashanti was like, I really want to take this, you know, slumber party, you know, idea on the road and make a podcast and stuff like that. So I actually went into Ashanti's comment section and I saw Simone, who was on this episode. Simone is LL Cool J's wife. I said, hey, why don't y'all do Ashanti and Simone's slumber party? And, you know, have Ashanti's production company and then your husband's company, Rock the Bells, co-produce it and put it on Peacock. There it is, right? So, because I really liked the vibe of the slumber party, I really did. And, you know, Ashanti talks about how much they've grown. In the early days, Ashanti had a very vulgar mouth. She's a New Yorker, so they talk a little bit different. Okay. And, you know, one of the ladies said that you have to choose your argument. No, I think that was somebody got to choose your arguments. There was another woman that said, you know, out there in the world, no, a woman said that her husband said, out there in the world, it's this, that, and third, but this should be my home, my sanctuary, my peace. And I agree with that, but they also said, the lady said that should be reflected as well, because that's your home as well. And, you know, one woman, they've been married. One woman in the group said that they've been married, her and her husband have been married for 8 years. And so Ashanti said, you know, after 8 years, we were in our third breakup. So Ashanti and Nelly have been knowing each other for 22 years, which is crazy. The family aspect is good because, you know, the St. Louis, New York conversation is going on. And one of the ladies said, well, you know who's going to determine where y'all live is KK, because he's the CEO. And I love that because, you know, when you have a baby, yeah, that baby is running the show, like, for real. And so Ashanti says that they may have a spot in Nashville, Tennessee. So there is that there. So then we go to a legend in radio, Angie Martinez. Love that sister. She is absolutely great. If I ever got the chance to meet her, I'll be like, I'm not worthy. Like her, Wendy, Miss Jones, like there are some women in radio that really made it do what it do. So everybody can, you know, thrive and run and everything else. I know I'm frozen right now. It's very actually okay. There we go. Hi, I'm back, I was frozen like this, so I was just laughing at myself. But anyway, but no, Angie Martinez, Jonesy, Wendy Williams, like Dee McGuire. Let me shout her as well. Civil Wilkes. So there are plenty of Black women in radio that are making it do what it do. Shout out to y'all. So Angie Martinez has an IRL podcast. So they sit down and talk, Angie Martinez and Ashanti. And Ashanti says it's been a year and some change, and it's a blessing to have ride or die. They talked about Irv Gotti, and that was unexpected. And when Tina heard that she was being signed to Murder Inc. Well, actually no. First Ashanti said that they record music at the Crack House, and Tina was like, "Huh?" And then when Ashanti said that she got signed to Murder Inc., Tina was like, "Okay, wherever you go, I'm going." But turns out the music was so good, it was cracking. And then we murdered music, right? So, Tina was being the mama bear back in the day as she is now. And so Ashanti says it would have been nice to be cordial because, KK's going to know the history of Ashanti and Irv and the history that they made together. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how she feeling today? She's feeling 1,000, Ashanti is. And so KK will know about Irv. So I thought that was very, finite, but respectful. It's never easy to talk about somebody that, they treated you away, you felt away, but they're gone, and there's always a way to go higher, right? Or go lower, depending on who you are. So, so with that being said, Ashanti feels hot in this faux fur jacket, and so they're on their way to get Nelly's ring. And so, Ashanti says, a man wearing a wedding ring makes him more attractive. And so, they play back and forth this, that, and the third. And that, Nelly says, "Do they grab you like this?" And Ashanti said, "Yes, but they'll get handled like, the and then Nelly says, he leans into the camera, breaks the fourth wall, and says, These comments do not reflect the values of the Hayes family." And then Ashanti says, "The warning is, unless you come for mine." Ashanti is that one to be the two to activate the three. I love that. Like, don't mess with mine, I won't mess with you, right? Like, and that doesn't mean that Ashanti's gonna be a cheater and mess with your partner. But I got what she's saying. Like, she's very protective of her territory. Like, she's the head boss in charge, right? Or the HQIC head queen in charge. And she loves what she does, and she loves people. She also has her standards, her morals, and her compass. So I love the fact that she said, "This is only a warning for if you come from mine." And she did with a smile too. So I said in my notes that Ashanti got that gangster in her. So then we go to Lorraine Schwartz, and there's a KK necklace that Ashanti can wear, and Lorraine Schwartz, they've been knowing each other. Lorraine and Nelly been knowing each other for 23 years as a friendship, which is a long time. And 12 years ago, there was supposed to be a proposal. Nelly went to Lorraine, but the proposal didn't work out. And so there's a ring that, says, "I love you," but it's inscribed. So when you flip it, over, it's really cool, but it's copyrighted. So please don't copy the ring. And shout out to Lorraine Schwartz for being smart enough to copyright it, right? And I was in love with me until I saw you. That's what Nelly said. I'm just like, you know what? That was a smooth line. Now, I'm not gonna be too mad at you about that. And so, Ashanti, brings up the pizza debate. And she says, "St. Louis ain't got good pizza." Ashanti, I'm saying this with love, grace, and space. You did not get thin crust pizza from New York. Stop that ish. Stop it. You stop it right now. I love you, Shawty. Don't come at me, though. Don't come at me. I mean, your man said leave the thighs. So obviously the thighs are thigh because, it's full course meals. There ain't no thin crust pizza. I'm just saying. But Nelly said, we can fly in an Italian family and give them a yearly salary and keep the taxes level. And so Ashanti said, okay, bet, let's do it. So, of course, as the show is getting ready to end, they talk about when's the wedding. And so Ashanti says they got to move some dates around for the wedding because Nelly's going on a year-long tour. And Nelly says, as long as I can come down the aisle like Billie Jean, I'm good. I'm like, Nelly, really? Gonna come down? Billie Jean is not my love. Really gonna come down the aisle like that, bro? Lord. So Ashanti said, it's all about patience and being open-minded in a marriage. And, they were just recapping, giving their thoughts. And then Nelly says, check in season 19. Bro, this is season 1. What are you doing? Season 19. Like I said, I truly feel that this might be a 3-season thing. Like, you get to see KK grow up a little bit. I think Ashanti will probably want to stay on until KK is 3 years old. And then after that, just follow everybody on social media. But that is it. That's the finale, y'all. I am so sad that this show is over. And let me tell you something. I really enjoyed it. Like when I first heard, I'm like, oh my God, child, no, please, not another reality show. Got too many of them. But as I start reviewing the show, I'm just like, you know what? The fact that they are executive producers, right? The fact that they can use their own music, and the fact that they are capturing what's really happening in their life. They ain't gotta bring in this person and bring in that person. They ain't gotta bring in people to make a show. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really, really love Nelly and Ashanti, and I wish the best for them. Nelly, you gotta quit saying dumb shit, bro. You have to quit saying dumb shit. Like when you say, I'll give you the word, but I'm not changing any diapers. You can't have that mentality, bro. You just can't have it. You go on a year-long tour, not consulting with the wifey. You gotta, there's some things you gotta change about yourself. But, listen. I'd rather have a Nelly in the culture than the president, because yes, Nelly went to the inauguration and we all agree he should not have. I think we would rather have Nelly around than the president around. I'm just saying. I am just saying, okay? Oh, Bluefish. Hey, gorgeous. It's been a long time, my friend. It is good to see you. Y'all, Bluefish is amazing. I saw Bluefish. Where did I see Bluefish? I think I saw Bluefish in T-Talk with Your Girls chat, and we've been connected ever since. You are just a delight. It is so good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well with you. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Thank you for being here, my friend, and it's good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Like I always say, people may not remember what you say, they may not remember what you do, but they always remember how you made them feel. As long as you can do that, you're going to be A-okay. So yes, indeed. Y'all, we are still live on tour here. We did that in about 20 minutes and some change here, the review. So we're going to take just a little bit of a commercial break, just a little one. And we'll be back with more Bringing These Road Tour Live coming up right from this space right here, right after this. Roll it.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
We all right back. Welcome back into Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here. You heard Caesar. He said he approves this palace. So welcome in, everybody, and glad to have all you here. We are live on tour. We just got done talking about Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together, Season 1, Episode 8. The Way I Love You Aftershock. I'm sad that's over. I really am. I hope Season 2 is coming, because I will be reviewing it for Season 2 if there is a Season 2. Definitely will be reviewing it. Now, like I said, I don't know, Nelly, about Season 19, bro. You pushing it a little bit. I mean, the fact that Roa got to Season, 17 is huge. But bro, it takes a lot to be able to get to Season 19. So let's just stay with Season 1 right now. You know what I mean? But I really enjoyed the show. I thought it was great, light, airy. There was some drama, but it wasn't manufactured drama. You know what I mean? So, and let me tell you, I've never seen, I've never seen Ashanti in that light before. You know what I mean? And that's the thing too. Like, Ashanti and Nelly really don't have to do the show. They did it because they wanted to. But they really did a great job of keeping everything balanced. I love how protective Ashanti is of KK, because we did not see KK's face, nor do we need to, because that's their child, right? But I love Bree the nanny. I love, Nelly's family members. And not to mention, too, I love the fact that, in the font, in that font that they have, how, every time somebody came up, you got to see who they were in the lower third, left-hand corner, right? So everybody got the credit on the show. It was really, really cool. I think the best episode of me was Nelly's 50th birthday party. That was fire. That looked like the party, Ashanti. I gotta tell you something, okay? But I really enjoyed the show. Very, very good reality show. So yeah, yes, indeed. So, we'll be done with Roa tomorrow night at 6:00. So, is it wrong to be happy that something's going to be over? Because I've been ready for Roa to be over for a while. I've been ready. I'm like Charles. I'm the only husband here. Where y'all husbands at? Oh my God. But yes, we'll be reviewing part 3 of the reunion tomorrow night at 6:00 on the dot. So should be a good time there. So please be here for that. Like I said, Monday, brand new show. You know how we roll. Now that, Virgins is done. So we wrapped up Virgins. Nelly and Ashanti is done. Roll will be done. So, coming up is Ready to Love on August 1st, child. Which, Lord Jesus, I don't know how I feel about Ready to Love, because I forgot everybody. Honestly, it was too long of a break. So, myself, Gigi and I, talk with Solana, Dr. Ucha, our main man Q, will be back all together for Ready to Love. child, there's a lot going on with that show. So yes, indeed. So, but yeah, and then of course King's Court. I think King's Court is on now. I would have to figure out what day you guys would want it. I did like doing the Friday Sunday thing. I really did like doing that because you guys got a weekend. You guys got to hang out on the weekend with me because, like I said, normally I don't go live on Sundays. I really don't. But also too, don't forget Heart and Hustle Houston. That airs August 2nd at 9/8 Central. So we will be covering that show on Sundays, right? So don't run away, okay? We definitely have more content for sure. So I definitely want to be supporting that show because it's a new show. I'm on the Open Winfrey Network, and guess what? OWN needs new shows, so I'm going to root for this one. Yep, I'm going to root for it for sure. So yes, indeed. So yeah. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all, we want to take a little commercial break. We will be back with more Brayley's Virtual Tour Live right after this. Roll it.
Dear Founding Fathers, first of all, about that more perfect union thing, we're not quite there yet, but we're working on it. So let's see, what would you be most interested to know about us? Well, the British didn't turn out to be a big issue. The French did for a while, but we're all cool now. Let's talk about democracy, our republic. We became a great nation, and while imperfect, we've done some great things. 2 American brothers figured out how to fly, and we haven't stopped since. D-Day was incredible. A victory for democracy, defeat for tyranny. And who did we fight alongside? The British. In the summer of 1969, we landed on the moon. We did that a couple of times. George Washington turned out to be the most popular among all of you. He's on our money. He's got his own monument. A bridge was named after him. So was the center of our government. That's where our Congress sits. We spell it, by the way, with 2 S's now. But here in what you named the United States, we are not united. In fact, we have 50 states now, and tonight, on election night, we will mark them red or blue to show which candidate has won enough votes to win each state. You never got to see the country we became or how big we got. We've got 350 million people now. You didn't see women as equal members of society. Tonight, a woman is on the ballot for president for the 2nd time. You left us to fight a civil war to abolish something most of you practiced, the enslavement of human beings. And in all the years since, we the people have taken on the push for equality, and it's still a struggle every day. If I'm being honest, there still is not a lot that unites us. There was a day this past spring when the sun went away just briefly. People wept, they cheered at the sight of it, they got engaged, they got married, but mostly they were there united in their amazement. Tonight is a messy one for us. It's election night. We pick a new president between a former president and the current vice president. Last time we did this, it was far from the peaceful process you envisioned. No one ever said striving to be a more perfect union would be easy. Whatever happens tonight, we'll have a republic tomorrow and the next day, but please, Founding Fathers, please grant us the wisdom and the strength to get through this and work this out. This is our home. I've spent all my life calling this the greatest nation on earth. Thank you for all that you did. I know you left us believing you'd done the best you could. We'll take it from here. And look at the time. Our election night starts right now.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to puff that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day: what we eat. the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Open your eyes.
Think of the one place you've always wanted to see.
This is where our magic comes from?
They say if you dream a thing more than once,
Please, please, please.
it's sure to come true.
Everything you see exists together in the great circle of life.
There were stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun.
I told you she was tricky.
Life is full of possibilities. What do you want to be remembered for?
The world is in our hands, and we gotta do something with it.
I just want to say a word of thanks to all the artists, the workers, and all of you. The young and the young in heart. You helped make this dream come true.
When we start a project, we always start with story. That story is key. So we began with the story of the Waturi people. The myth of the Waturi people is that long ago, they set out on their outrigger canoes looking for a new home. There was a legend that said they could only find this new home with the help of this mini golden-finned fish called kanuku. And they searched across Pacifica and Polynesia, and they visited all these islands. They went to Bali and Tahiti and went as far as Rapa Nui, Easter Island. Along the way, they made friends, collected sort of the culture, and they sailed on and on and on, and they almost to the edge of the world. There, to their amazement, was Kanuku. And she turned to the people and said, "You are ready." Turned and swam away. They followed, and within a day, they caught sight of this smoking mountain on the horizon, which was Volcano Bay. And it was pristine, beautiful, lush, everything that they would want in a home. And that's the backstory that informs everything we do in our design. The idea here is to create the best experience. We know what our guests want. They want the thrill and excitement of our theme parks, but they also want a place where they can relax and chill out and feel pampered. Nobody wants to stand in line. And so we said, let's get rid of them. Nobody wants to carry rafts up a ride tower all the way to the top. So we said, let's do that for you. Exhilaration and excitement and relaxation. That's what you're gonna get at Volcano Bay.
I'm loving it.
Y'all right back. Welcome back into Brain League's Virtual Tour Live. 3 people here now. 6 people are just here. Glad to have all you here. Yeah, this was a good one. I'm glad I reviewed the show and everything. And yes, indeed, y'all. So I'm gonna try to give y'all a full hour before I cut off the camera. That's just the old school broadcaster in me, for sure. But yep. Like I said, I really enjoyed Nelly and Ashanti. I think they have a long highway to drive on with this show, and hopefully we will see more. That was just the first season, so I can only imagine the seasons to come, right? So, good stuff. So, but yep. So I'll chill here with y'all for a little bit, and then we will head on out and make it do what it do. So, yes, indeed. By the way, I just caught up with the latest episode of Dexter. That episode, woo, Lord Jesus, man, that episode, man, it was very intense. Very, very, very intense. So if you have not seen Dexter Resurrection, please watch it. It is amazing. By the way, Twisted Metal's coming out July 31st, all 10 episodes are dropping at the same time. So that's going to be crazy. I can't wait to watch it. I didn't watch the first season because, I played Twisted Metal, but I didn't think it could be a series. But let me tell you something. Season 2, it looks fire. 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 By the way, that intro that I played was Brian Williams on election night, and his voice is like a narcotic. It's like a social relaxer, an elixir, a escape, and it really encompassed, the world and where we are right now. And I recorded, of course, I had to do it the way I did because Amazon, they don't play about their stuff, so I had to, match up the words with, the video and stuff, and I think I did a good job on it. I just love that intro so much. But yeah, very, very powerful intro from Brian Williams there. But yep, 48 minutes here. 2 people in the building. Thank you all so much. Like I said, it was so good to see Bluefish today for sure. Always love seeing her. So yes, indeed. Y'all, we're almost at 4,000 videos. Can you believe that? Almost 4,000 videos that we've done together. It's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy work. So yes, indeed. Almost there, y'all. Like I said, I really do love doing this job. Like I said, I never really expected to be, I never expected to be where I am, with, YouTube. I'm very humbled and thankful and blessed for the success of our channel. I know it's my channel, but without y'all, there is no me. Without me, there is no y'all. But I am beyond blessed that you guys somehow want to see something in me, do see something in me, invest in me. That does not go unnoticed by me at all. And if you need to catch up on some content, like I said, we talked about the state of BET yesterday because, as you guys know, Paramount has gotten rid of DEI. So yeah, that's happening. And then of course, Amari Williams and Alicia Thompson, both autistic, both doing amazing things. Of course, we talked about Virgins, the season finale, Grand Slam. Then of course, Hulk Hogan passed away. We talked about that. Also, we talked about the president being in that file. Yeah, we talked about that. And then, of course, 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love, season 1, episode 9. So there's a lot of content to catch up on over here because, in the words of Anonymous T, shout out to Anonymous T, by the way.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
Speaking of that, hang on one second, y'all. Because I want to upload something here. Hang on, let me delete that. Because there's a clip I want to upload. I love having fun with y'all. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen when we're live on tour. You know what I mean? And like I said, y'all, I love my people. I drink my water, my black-owned business, and go on tour. But every once in a while, you should step out, let people know that, that you're good. And got to do that this past weekend. It was good to see some of my people, and the love, the generosity, and the overwhelming, palpable feels, were really something. But you know what? In case anybody ever wonders what Braylon is doing, here's your answer.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about, besides lying all the damn time.
Let me do that again. Hang on. So tell you what does Braylon be doing?
Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
One more time, Tay. I don't think they heard you in the back.
Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
And there it is. Love you, Tay. Yes, indeed. Listen, don't tell lies about me. I won't tell truths about you. Because can anybody say that for your ass? No, they can't. You know what? Why not? We just talking. Give me a moment. We just talking. We just talking, child. Yes, indeed. We just talking. You know, I'm going to bring up a math time for y'all. Just going to bring up a math time. I'm going to take down this banner real quick. I'm going to take down Bluefish's lovely comment there. Because, you know, we're just talking. Now, I have to do this because, you know, the reunion's tonight, right? Part 3 of the reunion. And once again, I'm hearing Shamia again drag because she's doing the most. So let's just say if Shamia was like Candy, right? Because we all know, you know, Shamia and Candy have been best friends for a long time. So if Shamia is saying that she is like, you know, Candy or Portia or, you know, whoever, right? So Shamia Moore, 2,140 subscribers. Portia Williams, okay, 36,400 subscribers. Total view count, 88,633 total views versus 4,132,633 total views. The grand total, a difference of 34,260 subscribers, a difference of 4,044,000 total views. So if Shamia said that I'm like Candy, right? Or Portia, but yet Portia and Candy are bigger than Shamia, wouldn't that mean Shamia ain't shit? You know what? Hang on, Tay. Now, what did you say that Brandon Lee does again? What did you say, Tay? Hang on, let me see.
Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
I love our child so damn much. Yes, Taylor's gonna get my ass, man. She's going to get my ass. She's like, I know you did not clip that. Sure the fuck did. just like Chit Chat with QT when I said some contests don't need to be consumed and some conversations don't need to be had. I don't miss for shit. Oh Lord! Tell you one more time, what has Brandon Lee been doing?
Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
You know what? Let me give some love to Tay real quick because I shared something, y'all, and I want to read it to y'all because this past week, man, has been quite a lot, right? I mean, we've had, 4 deaths in a week, and a president and a file connected to a PDF file. And, you know, I just think the world just needed some solace. And so I just want to do that for y'all now. I said, you know, it's been a minute since I've used this community wall. Remember, sometimes what may look like a celebration really could be a masquerade of tragedy, mediocrity, and stupidity. with so many issues that are bigger in the world, sometimes we get swirled up in a hurricane of distraction that we lose out on being able to go after purposeful things that can create connection. At this point in life, people should only love people who deserve it, celebrate people who deserve to be celebrated, but most of all, uplift people who deserve to be uplifted. Just because somebody grows their heart 3 sizes that day does not mean they don't have a great soul. With that being said, still be careful who you allow into your space, and just recognize just because people pray for you doesn't mean that they're not playing against you. Congratulations for everybody who is about the business of creating sound positivity and being about construction and not creating noise and negativity and being about destruction. Y'all have a good night. One love, much love, all love, Brainly. Now, I posted this and I didn't know how I was gonna go, right? Because listen, child, sometimes when you post sometimes the posting really is for you, right? More, the posting is more for you than other people. But y'all, I saw 67 likes. I'm like, where are all these coming from, right? And I saw 14, comments here, right? And I have to tell you something. I'm all about right is right and wrong is wrong. Do what you say you're gonna do, and just because you don't have to give doesn't mean you're not good people. And so when I woke up, right, this past, it was Saturday, it was yesterday. Y'all, when I tell you I got Simbas and Nollas in the background, and by the way, shout out to Silva. I do see her go live. I definitely want to go over there and say hi to her because I miss hearing that gorgeous voice. The Silva is a damn legend. Do you hear me? But I wanted to show y'all this here because this was shared by Tay on her community wall. And thank you, Tay. I love you, I value, and I appreciate you so much. So I'm glad that 67 people saw the word for what it was. And we just needed some sauce because, child, it's been a lot going on. Damn. Hell, can we not have some stability? Shit. For real, man. Like, oh my, you know what? Hey, Tanika, thank you so much for the $1.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. Listen, I just try my best to give love, grace, and space to people who deserve it. And Tay, you did not have to share that, but you did anyway, and I appreciate you so much. So it is all good in the neighborhood. One more time for the people in the back. And because it's on a loop, I'ma let it play for a little bit. So here we go.
Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.
I bet about my business. Some of y'all should get some fucking business to attend to. And with that being said, I'm going to turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. By the way, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Off camera now. That's the show, y'all. Thank you so much, Tamika. Midtown. Thank you so much for that. I love you. And thank you so much for that. Y'all, we're just gonna be here chilling for a little bit. We're gonna be here just for a little bit. Just chilling. But yes, indeed, y'all. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, we're just chillaxing. Just chillaxing. Oh man. But yes, indeed. So we'll just be here chilling for a little bit, y'all. And then, like I said, tomorrow night we will be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, part 3 of the 3-part reunion. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, so that should be a good time there. And yes, indeed. So good stuff coming. Oh man. Yes, indeed. So yep, we're just chilling. Just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. So, y'all give me one moment. I'm back, y'all. I'm B-A-C-K. 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 Oh, man. So yes, indeed. 3 people in the building with me. Appreciate y'all. Yes, indeed. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm still right here with y'all. Hey everybody. So we'll hang out here until like what, 1 hour and 10 minutes. I think we'll do that, and then we'll be on out of here. So yes, indeed. Hey, two people, welcome in. Glad to have you. We're just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. So yep, we're just chilling. Yes, indeed. So yeah. But yes, indeed. Well, y'all, as we get ready to head on out, daily motivator for this evening. I mean, after watching Nelly and Ashanti, I think sometimes spinning the block can be a good thing. The first thing I'll say about spinning the block can be a good thing. Sometimes you need to take a break from the block in order to understand how to move on the block. You know what I mean? I think that comes to all of us when it comes to our dreams, right? I mean, think about how many dreams that you have wanted to go after, right? And you didn't go after that dream because of this, that, and the third, but you spun around the block, right? And that dream has happened. Sometimes we just need to, be still, right? So that's the first thing I'll say. The second thing I'll say about spinning the block is that when you spin the block, you may not get everything you want, right? So you have to decide if you like what you see on the block, because the block, the way it looks at one point in time, may not be the block that will be when you come back around, right? So that's that. And then finally, the third thing is understanding that don't let anybody tell you what you should and should not be in life. I feel that sometimes we allow other people to dictate our movement when they have no movement their damn self. And sincerely, don't let your circumstances define you. You define your circumstances. I sincerely mean that. And the more you hold on to what was, you're losing out on what can be. And that's y'all daily motivator for this evening. And with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you were always born and blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing call yourself? It's nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, we're also great together. And always remember, what you're doing: radio, television, YouTube, live your best life, or you're just celebrating the fact that, hey, you know what? Maybe all television isn't so bad after all. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for if you listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I appreciate y'all. See you real soon. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you, and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success, and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you, and you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Brandon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn